Amityville Broadcasting Network.
It's senior day here on the campus of Amityville Memorial High School as the Lady Warriors come home for the final time in 2021, the condensed COVID season. It started a few weeks ago. It's ending quickly, but the Lady Warriors will honor two of their seniors tonight as they honor Izzy Cherry and Quanasia Anthony. But right after that, the festivities go away and the business begins as Sayville comes to town fresh off a victory and looking for more blood. Warriors, in the midst of a 12-game losing streak dating back to last season, they're looking for their first W on the year. Will the Warriors be able to pull off the upset on their home court on senior day, or will Sayville come in and make things very difficult? Well, we're going to find out right now here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. And once again, a good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network, as it's been a marathon afternoon. Earlier today, we covered the varsity and the JV wrestling team. Varsity was not able to get a win against Mount Sinai. The JV was able to pull it off, but now we switch gears and we move on to basketball. Again, thank you for spending your evening with us here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. I'm Matt Grice, and I'm joined by Dante Rigsby, Mr. Paul Cimino behind the scenes, and also Dina Wood pushing the buttons for us as well. Joe's helping us out on camera as he is in front of us doing a great job. And we have a lot to talk about, but since you're actually on the wrestling team, we'll talk a little bit about that also. But first, let's bring up basketball. It's senior day, it's time for a celebration, and it's being done on this beautiful, brand new home court. What do you think senior day means to this team?
I think senior day means that, we have to come out here, play hard, have a good game, and show our town what we're about. And I'm pretty sure this basketball team has it. We have a great team, and, we're versing a great team, and, we're looking for a great matchup.
Yeah, Sayville's going to be tough, and we'll break down this matchup and Sayville in a little bit, but I'd like to still focus a little bit more on the seniors. So two players that were our JV last year, they had their first opportunity to get a taste of varsity this year, and that's not easy to do, especially in your senior year. But I know one of the things that Coach Jackson talked about with these two is that even though they were on JV last year and they were not starters this year, they've shown that they can be leaders on this team.
Yes, indeed. To be on a varsity team, you need to work hard. And I'm pretty sure these two seniors deserve to be on varsity this year. And that's why they are on varsity, playing in this game.
Quanasia Anthony actually had her first points ever on varsity. She hit a three-pointer in their contest yesterday against East Hampton, a loss for the Warriors. Again, Amityville searching for their first win of the season. They are 0-6 so far, but yesterday was a really important game for the Amityville Warriors. As for the first time, they won a quarter, they kept it close, and maybe most importantly, they were able to get a lot of people involved in the scoring.
Yes, indeed.
Usually, Warwick's been a leader on this team. Soraya Mathis, she's actually the only player that had minutes against Sayville last year in their two matches, but what we saw in a lot of these games, very few points from the Lady Warriors, not a lot of spreading around the offense, but in the last game, every single player scored, and that's going to be very important, maybe not even so much for this season, but moving forward for a young team.
Yes, I saw Coach Jackson going very hard over the offseason, training with her players and putting in the work. So I do expect a great matchup tonight and a big improvement from last year.
We're about 13 and a half minutes away from tip-off here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. We will have all the action for you. Again, it's senior night here, and we have plenty more to talk about. But before we get into today's matchup, let's talk a little bit about our earlier broadcast. And Dante, you're a member of the varsity wrestling team. You actually won your match. What did you see from your team today? You knew it was going to be a tough match. Mount Sinai kind of has the reputation of being a juggernaut right now in the league, but they come in, and I thought you guys played really tough, and like I said, you were able to get a win yourself.
Our team could, of course, did better. We have a lot of improvement to do. It's a very young team, so, we need to get up in the room, start working hard. We versed a tough team yesterday and today, and now we have to bounce back to tomorrow and get a win,
Your JV team, this is a young wrestling team. It's a team that's probably using this season as more of a linchpin to build towards next year, build towards the future, and JV's able to get a win, winning 3 out of 4 matches. As somebody that will be back next year as a senior, you have to be pretty happy to see that.
Yes, I do see a big improvement happening over this offseason with our JV kids making their way up to varsity and really striving for greatness.
All right, let's switch gears back to basketball. That's where it's at. Tonight's senior night for the Lady Warriors. On Wednesday night, it will be senior night for the boys basketball team, as tonight the boys basketball team finds themselves at Sayville looking to continue their undefeated season. The expectations are that they will make it to the postseason. The playoffs will be over 2 days, Friday and Saturday of this week, which is crazy because we just started. But 2-day playoff, we don't know times, we don't know locations yet, but if it's here, we will definitely have the coverage for you on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. So back to the Lady Warriors. I want to talk about some of the players on this team. One of the things that Coach Jackson has highlighted over and over throughout this shortened season is the fact that they have a young team that is quickly learning the ropes, as they're kind of forced to, being thrown in the varsity mix. And, looking up and down this roster, starting with Michaela Warwick, she's only a sophomore, but she's quite the athlete, multi-sport athlete, and she means a lot to this team.
Yes, indeed. I was on track with her, and she is a phenomenal athlete, a student in school, and she's a great person. I expect her to do big things tonight and play her hardest.
One of the things that I've been impressed about with Michaela Warwick this season so far, she had a lot of pressure coming in as a 10th grader, where she was expected to be the offensive leader on the court. And early on, what I saw was Warwick would get the ball, usually somewhere around the left or right elbows on the court, and then she would think about driving to the lane and then pull back and stop and instead try to get the ball back to the one guard position, and a lot of times that led to a turnover or even a missed opportunity. But over the last couple of games, what I've seen out of Warwick is her willingness to drive to the basket, which has made a huge difference.
I feel like she's a very powerful player, and she needs to be confident in herself when playing and more determined to get that basket. I think she's a very talented player, and she needs to keep going.
And if she can do that, not only will she increase her confidence and show some aggression and getting some points on the board, but she's going to find herself at the charity stripe a lot more as well, and that's something that Amityville could take advantage of. Again, their offense this year has not been spectacular, as they've had a lot of low-scoring games, but there's nothing better than getting freebies from the free throw line. Let's keep going down this list. Soraya Mathis, who is a junior, she's really the only player coming into this season with a lot of varsity experience last year, and we'll talk a little bit about what she was able to do against Sayville last year. But Soraya Mathis really has been kind of the, I guess you could say, the most stable presence on the court. She is a junior. She has experience. And you want to talk about leadership on the court. If she's clicking, this offense has a chance.
Yes, I've seen many games where she's brought very much enthusiastic to her team and influence, and she has been leading her team since before she was even on varsity. She has made a great strive in bringing this team up, and she still has time to come.
So a lot of other really important role players on this team. One of the ones that I want to talk about is the freshman point guard, Jada Robinson. When you're a point guard, you're expected to be the field general. You are leading the offense, much like a quarterback in football. And to put that on the shoulders of a freshman has to be pretty difficult. But she's another player that has shown a lot of growth. First game of the season, she had a very difficult time breaking a full court press. Couldn't really get the ball past half court. Forced a lot of passes, which led to turnovers. But you're starting to see the confidence grow within her, and it's making a change into her overall game.
Yes, this generation, a lot of young players are thrown out on the field and expected highly out of them from the coaches. And I do see a change, and we have a lot of 7th, 8th graders playing these sports at a very young age. And when they get up to the high school level, they're ready to go, and we expect highly from them.
So this is a work in progress, right? The boys basketball team, they've been on top for a while. The girls basketball team, they were really starting to build towards something last year, but unfortunately, the clock ran out as they lost a lot of important seniors to graduation. But this young core, as you mentioned, more people, reinforcements coming up from the middle school. They're just going to get better. And another player that I have to say I was really impressed with a couple of games ago, the last home game that we covered here, was Daviana Lucas, who is the sister of Daviana Lucas, who graduated last year, member of the state championship team for the boys basketball team. And Coach Jackson said that Lucas, she was really kind of unrefined as a player, not a lot of experience. A couple games ago was actually her first game ever in the program. And so I didn't really know what to expect. And when she came out there off the bench, she showed confidence. She showed the willingness to shoot the basketball. And even though she had a lack of experience, I think you can see there's definitely some family genes there when it comes to athleticism in the sport of basketball.
Yes, indeed. There's a lot of pressure on her shoulders, and I think that she's handling it very well. And we expect a great match that she has tonight.
So we're going to take a break in a moment and get to our coaches show and break down this matchup with Sayville. But first, why don't we take a look at some upcoming games this week?
On Wednesday, February 24th at 4 p.m., we have a girls basketball game, the JV versus Mount Sinai at 4 p.m. Also at 4 p.m., boys basketball, Varsity, also versus Mount Sinai at Amityville High School in this gym. Also at 5:45, girls varsity at Mount Sinai. It's going to be a great game.
Should be a fun day. And again, that boys game on Thursday, 4 p.m. tip. We'll be on the air at 3:50 with the pregame show. Special edition, as it will be the boys' senior day. 5 seniors on that team will be honored, including Miles Buckets Goddard, who will be sorely missed next year. So we have a full slate of stuff this week here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. But most importantly right now, we have a game coming up, senior night for the Lady Warriors. It's Amityville, it's Sayville, just a few minutes away. And we'll break down that contest in just a bit. But first, I had a chance to speak with the head coach of the Lady Warriors, Ashley Jackson, to talk about tonight's game. Hey, Coach. So it is senior day here at Amityville Memorial High School, and it seems kind of weird considering that this season started just a couple of weeks ago, but senior night always special, maybe even a little more so due to the COVID pandemic. You'll be honoring seniors Quanasia Anthony and also Izzy Cherry. Talk about what this night means to them and what their contribution has been to this program throughout their time here.
Yeah, so I'm super excited for senior night. We're gonna keep the same tradition that we always do here at Amityville. I know it's COVID and a pandemic, so we're not gonna forget about our seniors. We wanna keep the same type of normalcy throughout every season that we've done. So we're gonna make it a special night for the ladies. We're gonna make it a very special night for the both of them.
What have they meant to you, maybe not even on the court so much, but just their presence here over the years? You know, they are your leaders on a very, very young team.
Yeah, both of them are leaders. Quanasia, this is her first year playing on varsity. She's a tremendous athlete, a worker. You know, she just always gives her best effort. Izzy as well. I've known Izzy for a while now. She didn't play last year for us, but for JV, you know, she played for us. And she always gives hard work, effort, every time down the court, off the court. So tonight's going to be special for these ladies, and I just want them to go out there and just play hard. Sunday we played against East Hampton, and the both of them played amazing. Quanasia made her first basket of the season. It was a three-pointer. So the girls, myself, we were all excited for her success, and Izzy really worked really hard. So tonight, I just want them to go out there and have fun.
And you kind of beat me to my next question. So last game, you were able to get a lot more balanced offensive attack against East Hampton. The season, you're still searching for your first win, but that certainly has to make you feel a little better moving forward as you look to finish out this year strong and look to next year's season.
Yeah, most definitely. We're growing, and that's what's most important, that we're growing and the ladies are enjoying it. Even last night with the game, even Sunday night with the game, they had fun. And, you know, we did beat East Hampton one quarter, so that's progress for this team right now for this year, that we outscored them in the last quarter. Michaela Warwick put on a tremendous show on the fourth quarter, so I'm excited to see what she's going to do today.
I want to ask you about a player that we saw a little bit in your last home game, Daviana Lucas, who is the sister of Daviana Lucas, a former player of the boys team. I know she doesn't have a lot of experience. She has a lot to learn. But I have to say, when she was out there for your last home game, she looked like she had a lot of confidence bringing the ball up the court for your team. What have you seen from her in a really short period of time, and what do you expect from her in the future?
So Daviana Lucas, she's a great addition to this program. She brings a lot of confidence when she's out there on the court. So I'm just can't wait to just continue to see how she grows and how she develops and how she matures.
All right, Coach, and final question. You have a tough task against Sayville tonight, your senior night here on your home court. What are your keys to victory?
Tonight we're just going to go out there and stay supportive as we always do. We're going to play our style of basketball, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have fun. At the end of the day, that's what we're going to go do. We're going to work hard and have fun.
Coach, thanks a lot. Good luck tonight, and have fun.
Thanks.
That will be the message. Have fun as it's senior night here on the campus of Amityville Memorial High School, right here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. Matt Grice, Dante Rigsby will be bringing you the call of tonight's action. We're about 4 minutes away from the start of this game, and it's time to talk about this matchup against Sayville. So Sayville comes in. They've had a very good season. They are 5-1 all together. Yesterday, they had a 69-34 win against Bayport, so a very convincing win. And before that, they defeated Miller Place. They won on the road at Mount Sinai. That was a 67-34 blowout. Their only loss coming at the hands of Islip in a close one, 65-62. So whereas the Warriors are a young team, Sayville's going to come in with a lot of experience. And Sayville will actually have 5 seniors on their roster. And experience is really, really important, especially when you're playing a road game in a hostile environment. So Amityville's going to have their work cut out for them tonight. I mentioned there are 5 seniors here on Sayville, the Golden Flashes. They are coached by Phil DiPompio. Their assistant coach is Vin Russo, and they're going to put a pretty tough lineup out there for the Warriors. Warriors, meanwhile, we talked about, they're coming off a loss at East Hampton, but probably all around their most complete game of the year. Amityville still searching for that elusive win. It's going to be a tough one today.
Yes, indeed. Hoping for a great matchup between the Amityville Warriors and Sayville. Sayville is on a 2-game win streak ever since the loss from Islip. They are a 5-1 team. So very tough game ahead of the Warriors.
So last year, Amityville, they didn't fare so well. Amityville played Sayville 2 times last year. They came up short in both, and they had a lot more reinforcements when they played.
Yes, so it's going to be a very tougher matchup this time, and we expect something great with all the young players on the Warriors this matchup.
So last January, Amityville fell short 70-47 to Sayville, and on February 5th, a little over a year ago, they also came up short.
Yes, indeed. 41-75. Sayville with the win.
So that was with players like Jordan Tobin, who was a monster for this team last year. Millsap was here, who ran the point. Amityville is desperately looking for somebody to be very firm with the ball when they bring it up the court and not turn the ball over to get that that offense jump started. So we mentioned it will be tough, but we'll be coming up very shortly to see if the Warriors can pull it off. Final thoughts, what are your keys for Amityville to be successful today?
I think for the Warriors to be successful, that we can't have so many turnovers, that they need to get the ball down the court and score a basket. Simple as that.
All right, well, you've broken it down for us here. The pregame is wrapping up, but don't go anywhere because tip-off is coming up in just a moment here between the Amityville Warriors and the Sayville Golden Flashes on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
This is Ashley Jackson, head coach.
It's time for Warriors basketball on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
And we are moments away from tip-off here on the campus of Amityville Memorial High School. It's the Amityville Warriors and the Sayville Golden Flashes. It's senior night here in Amityville as two seniors will be honored before the game. Number 15, Izzy Cherry, and number 11, Quanasia Anthony, the two seniors that will be honored. And both of those players will get the start tonight as we get set for senior day. We will turn it over to Mr. Evan Farkas, who is the athletics director here, and listen in to this ceremony as these two seniors are honored. But actually, first they're going to do the starting lineup. So we will do the same thing on our end. We'll start with the starting lineups for the Sayville Golden Flashes.
First, number 4, Hannah Blaskowitz. Number 5, number 13, Sarah Blaskowitz. Number 21, Dominique Ranella. 24, Carrie Gunther. And 25, Emma Famo-Laro.
All right, so those are your starters for the Sayville Golden Flashes. And now it's time to take a look at your home team, the Lady Warriors.
Number 5, Michaela Warwick. Number 1, Jada Robinson. 15, Isabella Cherry. And number 11, Anthony.
Yes, Quanasia Anthony, she comes in. And, of course, also starting is, well, we're going to get you that last starter in just a second. But now it's time for the national anthem. All right, so a little unorthodox in the singing of the national anthem as the tech side of things went down, but the Lady Warriors coming to the rescue and singing it themselves as we are all set to start here at Amityville Memorial High School. Senior Day just about ready to get underway. So once again, the starters for the Warriors: number 5, Michaela Warwick; number 1, Jada Robinson; number 15, Izzy Cherry; number 11, Quanasia Anthony; and number 20, Mia Bradley, just added to the roster today. She will get the start. She comes up from JV. And for the Sayville Golden Flashes, number 4, Hannah Blaskowitz; number 13, her sister Sarah Blaskowitz; number 21, Dominique Rinaldi; number 24, Carrie Gunther; and number 25, Emma Famo-Laro. So We are all set for the opening tip. Once again, thanks for joining us here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network, and we are all set as Michaela Warwick wins the opening tip, drives to the basket, puts up the shot, won't go, rebound, pulled down by Gunther. Gunther brings the ball up the court. Just underway here, Gunther passes it down low, it's Blaskowitz. Back up top to Rinaldi, her shot doesn't go, fight for the loose ball. Pulled down by Jada Robinson, no score, 7:36 to go, first quarter. Bradley gets her first touch on Varsity. She has it right wing. Tries to make a bounce pass over to Robinson. Ball is loose, turned over, stolen away by Blaskowitz. Hannah Blaskowitz up with the layup, and it's good. 2-0, 7:21 to go here in the first quarter.
The Sayville Lightning's with us still. We just talked post-game about the Warriors preventing turnovers.
And it looks like they're actually going to call an offensive foul on Hannah Blaskowitz. So the 2 points come off the board. We remain scoreless, but the Warriors, who have had trouble breaking the full court press, can't do so here. It's stolen away by Gunther. Gunther down low to Famolaro. And she goes up with the shot. We get a whistle on the floor. And a foul is called. And the Golden Flashes will keep possession. But we get a timeout on the floor. No score. 7:12 remaining in the first quarter. And now it looks like they're putting the points back on the board. So I'm a little confused here at what's going on. But now we have a 4-0 score. So that seems to be the way the official scorers are looking at it. So wipe the foul off the board. 4-0. Sayville out with the early lead. So out of the timeout, Coach Jackson wants to talk things over, doesn't want things to get out of hand as the Warriors give up the quick 4 points. And now, actually, okay, the foul does stand, so they're counting the bucket and the foul. And that will send Emma Famolaro to the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. She can't do it as the free throw is short. Warriors scramble for the ball, and Bradley pulls it down. Bradley gets it over to Robinson. Robinson crosses the half-court mark. She's double-teamed in the corner, gets a pass over to Warwick. Warwick finding Anthony down low, back to Bradley, and the ball is turned over, stolen away. Here comes Famolaro. She goes up with the layup, and it's good. Famolaro has 4 points on the day, and the Golden Flashes are up 6-0, 6:41 to go.
Seville with their second steal of the night.
And the Warriors, again, not able to break the press. Hannah Blaskowitz with the steal. Up with the shot, and Emma Famolaro with 2 more. She's got 6 early on here, and it's 8-0. Warriors still trying to break the full court press. Bradley dribbles the ball up the court for herself. She needs help. Instead, hands it off right to Famolaro. Famolaro, bounce pass, right side, up with the shot, off the backboard and in as Kerry Gunther gets on the scoreboard. And it's 10-0, 6:07 to go here in the first quarter, and the press is backed off.
The Warriors with 4 turnovers in the start. The Warriors with 4 turnovers in the start and just another turnover.
Yeah, Michaela Warwick called for the travel as we get a substitute here. Soraya Mathis enters the game. Inbounding right in front of us, Kerry Gunther. Dominique Rinaldi with the ball. Pass, tipped, down low, picked up by Famolaro. She goes up with a shot, won't go, and rebound is pulled down by Quanasia Anthony. Robinson brings the ball up the court, tries to feed a pass to Mathis. It's off her fingertips and out of bounds. So the score remains 10-0, 5:42 to go here in the first quarter. Rinaldi brings the ball up the court. Warriors don't put any pressure on, but Robinson meets Rinaldi at half court. Pass down low to Sarah Blaskowitz, and we get a travel called on Sarah Blaskowitz, who is the sister of Hannah Blaskowitz. Sarah Blaskowitz also a star catcher on the softball team, varsity softball team for the Golden Flashes. 5:29 to go, Warriors down by 10. Mathis passes it to Work. Work being aggressive in the paint, goes up with the shot, won't go, gets her own rebound, puts up the 10-footer. That's short, front of the rim, loose ball in the paint. And it's tipped ahead to Famolaro. Famolaro all by herself from the left side with the right hand, lays it up and in. And it's a 12-0 run to start the game for the Golden Flashes. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
The Warriors right now are being devastated by these turnovers. It's hurting them badly.
And we get a whistle on the floor and another turnover as the Golden Flashes will inbound near sideline with a 12-0 lead. Rinaldi has it, left wing, passes it cross court to Gunther. Gunther takes a few steps in, tries to force a pass in to Blaskowitz, but it's tipped away, and they're saying kick ball by Amityville. So Sayville will keep possession. Gunther inbounds under her basket, gets it out to Rinaldi, right wing, over to Gunther, puts up the long two and drills it. 14-0 to start this game, 4:41 to go in the first quarter.
Warriors need to slow down the pace, work on their passing game, and get a bucket.
Work needing some help. Finds it in Robinson, left wing. Playing catch now with Warwick in between the circles. Right side, it's Mathis. Mathis dribbles once, tries to get a pass down low to Anthony. That ball is tipped away and stolen by the Golden Flashes. Once again, here comes Famolaro. She passes it cross court to Gunther. Up with the shot, won't go. Rebound by Famolaro. And we get a whistle and a foul. The foul will be called on Quanasia Anthony. And that will send Famolaro to the free throw line. She already has 8 points today, 8 of her team's 14 points, as Seville has opened up a 14-0 lead to start this game, 4:13 to go in the first quarter. First free throw is good.
The Amityville Warriors need to slow down their pace, work on their passing game, and look for the doubling up.
Second free throw won't go. Chased down in the corner, though, by Hannah Blaskowitz. And Sayville gets another opportunity down low to her sister, Sarah Blaskowitz, and she lays it up and in. 17-0 halfway through the first quarter.
Sayville with the quick passing to a bucket.
One person in the backcourt with the press.
Warriors bringing it up midcourt.
And Amityville trying to get something going on. Mathis has it right wing. Gets it down low to Anthony. Back to Mathis. Top of the key now, it's Robinson. Robinson dribbles left. Finds Warwick. Warwick with a 15-footer air ball. That goes out of bounds. And Sayville takes over, leading 17-0. 3:34 to go here in the first quarter. And we are going to get a bunch of substitutions as Bridget Manning enters the game. Brooke Scheibe enters the game. Holly Doxey gets her first action today. And now taking over the point, Maddie McKillop. Also joining her, Franny Klosika. Here's a long two-pointer, and it's drilled by Bridget Manning, and the onslaught continues to start this game. 19-0, 3:13 to go. Full court press is on. And ball tipped out of bounds. Good defense by Doxey, fresh off the bench. Warriors will keep possession, and now we get a sub as taking a seat, Soraya Mathis, and Mia Briley re-enters the game.
Warriors passing it in to number 1, Robinson.
Robinson brings the ball up the court. She's triple teamed, able to find some space. Now runs into a wall, and it's stolen away. Good defense by Brooke Scheibe. And we get a whistle, and possession will go back in favor of the Warriors. Just under 3 to play here in the first quarter. Warriors still looking to get on the scoreboard. Bradley inbounds right in front of us in midcourt. Finds Robinson. Hands it off to Warwick. Warwick in between the circles, picks up her dribble, back to Robinson. Plays catch with Warwick. Right side, it's Bradley. Bradley, double team, needs some help. Coming to help is Anthony, but we get a whistle and a travel, and it'll be a turnover for the Warriors. So Amityville still trails 19-0, 2:47 to go in the first.
I believe that was Sayville's first turnover of the night. Warriors need...
McKillop with a long two. That won't go. Rebound pulled down by Manning. Manning with the second chance. That doesn't go. And Robinson able to get the rebound. Robinson up to Bradley. Bradley right wing. 2:28 to go, first quarter, and we get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Warriors, so Amityville keeps possession. 17 on the shot clock, 2:26 on the game clock. Bradley inbounds, near sideline. Trying to get it in. Finds Robinson. Robinson right back to Bradley. Bradley bounce pass, 10-footer, shot goes up. No good for Quanasia Anthony. Anthony had her first points of the season in the last game as Sayville breaks down the court. Fast break, loose ball in the paint. We get another jump ball. Good effort between Bridget Manning and it looked like it was Izzy Cherry. But this time, possession will remain with Sayville. They'll inbound under their own basket. Kloska looking to get it in and does so. Finds Manning. Manning puts up the 15-footer. Strong. Rebound. Pulled down by the Warriors. It's Robinson. Robinson picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Cherry. Warriors looking for their first basket. Cherry with a long three-pointer off the backboard. No good. Rebound pulled down by Doxy. It's 19-0. Warriors trail. Good defense by Work. Pass is tipped. Manning able to keep control of it over it. Scheibe goes up with the shot. It won't go, but she draws the foul. And Brooke Scheibe goes to the free throw line for a pair.
The Amityville Warriors with...
Never mind. Sorry about that. They call the offensive foul. So actually the Warriors get the ball back, and Warwick picks up her dribble in the backcourt, sends it over to Robinson. Robinson gets it across the timeline. Guarded by Doxy. Gives a pass over to Bradley, right wing. Bradley picks up her dribble. Finds Anthony. Anthony with a long two. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Scheibe. 19-0. 1:20 to go, first quarter. Fast break by the Flashes, and that pass will go out of bounds. It's a turnover, and the Warriors will keep possession. Amityville having a tough time breaking the pass all season. They're unable to do so. It's tipped out of bounds. Good defense by Bridget Manning. The Warriors keep the ball. 1:13 to go in the first quarter. Amityville trailing 19-0. Work trying to get the ball in bounds. 3 Golden Flashes back on the press. Work has it. Driving in the lane. Free throw line. Pulls up. Jumper. Air ball. Out of bounds. And with 1:03 to go, Sayville takes over.
Seville bringing up the ball, midcourt.
So, McKillop has it, right wing. Robinson on her. And loose ball on the floor. Battle for it. Diving on top of it is Quanasia Anthony. They call a jump ball. This time, Amityville gets possession. 19-0. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Warriors looking for their first basket. Inbounded to Bradley. Bradley gives it to Work. Work picks up her dribble. Now she needs to find some help. Gets it over to Robinson. Left wing. Drives in the paint. Gets it to Cherry. Cherry with a 10-footer. Too strong. Rebound. Work in the paint. Up with the shot. Won't go. Fight for the loose ball. Out of bounds. Good effort by Doxy underneath, but she can't control the ball, and the Warriors will keep possession. 32 seconds left on the game clock. 30 on the shot clock as Amityville inbounds under the basket. Passes out to Jada Robinson, and that pass will go out of bounds, and they will give possession to Amityville. They will keep it. Again, 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inbound to Robinson. Robinson to Work. Work in between the circles. Now gives it back to Bradley. Right wing. Tries to get a pass to Work over her head. Robinson able to save it. 19 seconds to go. Robinson has it right wing. Now finds Work in between the circles. 12 on the shot clock, and it's stolen away. Trickles out of bounds, and they'll say last touch off of Holly Doxy. So Amityville will keep possession. Now the shot clock is turned off. 11.6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Amityville trailing 19-0. Warriors will look to hold for the last shot here. Good pressure by Sayville as Amityville gets the ball into Cherry. It's tipped away. Loose ball pulled down by Robinson. Robinson finds Work from the free throw line. Off the front of the rim. No good. 4 seconds left. Work with her own rebound. And we get a whistle. and a foul underneath the basket. So Amityville will inbound under the basket, but they'll have to be quick. 3.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Work will be tasked with the inbound pass. She finds Robinson, who puts up the shot, won't go, and time runs out here in the first quarter of play from Amityville Memorial High School. It's 19-0. Warriors trailing the Sayville Golden Flashes. We'll have second quarter action coming up next, right here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Somos fuertes, somos resilientes y superaremos esto juntos. Pero son tiempos estresantes y es importante practicar también un buen cuidado personal. Es normal sentirse abrumado, sin embargo, hay esperanza. Comuníquese con alguien, conéctese con sus amigos, manténgase en contacto con su comunidad y sepa que no está solo. Obtenga más información en wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Gentileza de la National Association of Broadcasters y de esta estación.
This is Ashley Jackson, head coach at Amityville Warriors, and you are watching Warrior Basketball on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
And we're back for second quarter action here live on the campus of Amityville Memorial High School in the brand new gymnasium. Senior night, Lady Warriors looking to get on the board. They trail 19-0. Possession goes to Seville to start the second quarter, and Sarah Blaskowitz lays it up and in. She has 4 points on the day. And it's a 21-0 run to start this game for the Golden Flashes. Amityville still having a hard time getting the ball up the court. It's stolen away by Hannah Blaskowitz. She goes up with the shot. It's swatted away by Warwick, but we get a whistle, and they will call a foul on Amityville. But that's a good foul because you prevent them from scoring the basket.
After the first quarter, Coach Jackson rallied around her troops, got them motivated and ready to go for the second quarter. Hopefully a better showdown to happen.
And even though Hannah Blaskowitz finds herself at the free throw line as the first one doesn't go, you have to appreciate the hustle by Michaela Warwick to get back on that play and commit the hard foul and prevent Blaskowitz from getting the shot, because the last thing you want to do there is allow the opportunity for a three-point play. Second free throw falls, and it's now a 22-0 lead, 7:37 to go here in the first half. And the pass is stolen away by Blaskowitz. Fast break all by herself, up with the left-handed layup, and it's good. 24-0, Sayville on top.
Coach Jackson trying to tell her team to be more persistent with the ball, to have a stronger pass game, and to protect the ball more and prevent less turnovers.
And we had another turnover there, Dante, as that's probably been the biggest problem for the Warriors here early on, is turning the ball over as Gunther drives in the lane. Underneath, Familaro puts it up and in. So Familaro now has 11 points, even though she was out for about half of the first quarter. But several of the starters are back in. 26-0. Warriors trail, 7:01 to go here in the second quarter.
I like the strong drive to the basket, trying to lay it up for the two. Great effort from number 20.
Warriors keep possession. Warwick has it left wing in between the circles now. It's Mathis. Mathis looking for some help, trying to get it over to Warwick. Able to do so. Bradley has it. Back to Mathis. Mathis to Bradley. Bradley thinks about the three. Instead, it's Mathis. 10 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Warwick. Warwick from the left elbow puts up an air ball. Won't go. And the rebound pulled down by the Warriors, but there's only 3 seconds on the shot clock. They need to go up with it, and instead they have their pocket picked. Here comes Familaro. Familaro on a fast break, lays it up and in for the easy two. 28-0, 6:25 to go in the first half.
The passing game by Sayville Golden Flashes is phenomenal right now.
13 points for Familaro. Mathis has it. Right wing, guarded by Familaro. looking for some help. Loose ball, it's on the court, picked up by Gunther. Gunther, one person to beat, goes up with the layup, and good. 30-0, Sayville up in front. Warriors still looking for their first point. 5:58 to go until the half. Anthony has it, low block, has it stolen away by Blaskowitz, but taken right back by Bradley. And we get a shot, but a foul is called before the shot goes up. And the foul is called on Hannah Blaskowitz. So the Warriors will inbound under the basket, still looking for their first points of the game. And here's a wild shot that doesn't go anywhere. Ball pulled down by Gunther. Gunther up with the shot, and good from the left side. 32-0 now. Warriors still in search of that first point.
The Amityville Warriors coming down the court.
Ball tipped away by Famularo, and she's going to take it all by herself. 34-0, and we get a timeout on the floor. Substitutions will be coming in. We'll bring you those substitutions in just a moment. But for Emma Famularo, she has 16 of the 34 points for the Golden Flashes, and Amityville searching for answers early on.
Yes, indeed. The Amityville Warriors look drained right now. Multiple turnovers in the first and the beginning of the second quarter. They need to lock down and prevent these turnovers from happening. And Sayville Flashes need to keep their game up, keep driving to the basket, and getting the 2 points.
I think also they just need to take a deep breath a little bit. Coach Jackson stressed the importance of coming out tonight and having fun. It's senior night. They know they're not going to the playoffs. For most of the people on this team, they know that this is a building block for next year, and I would say that has to be the message. Just kind of regroup. The score has gotten out of hand early here, but that doesn't mean that they can't go out and do what Coach wants them to do, which is have fun. And to do that, you have to play a relaxed brand of basketball, which is something I don't think we've seen yet.
Yes, I do think there's a lot of pressure on these seniors that are graduating this year, since these are their last couple games in the season.
So the Warriors finish their chat. On the other side, Coach D. Pompeo finishes his, and we are set to resume. 34-0, 5:16 to go in the first half. Warriors with possession, looking to get on the scoreboard. In the game now for Amityville for the first time, Daviana Lucas. Aaliyah Bonaparte also gets on the hardwood for the first time tonight. And Lucas takes over the point guard duties. She tries to get a pass over to Mathis, and it's tipped. Good defense by Blaskowitz, goes out of bounds. But the Warriors will keep possession. 24 on the shot clock, 5:10 in the first half. Mathis inbounds, near sideline, finds Bradley. Back to Mathis. Now it's Lucas. Lucas has it right wing. It's tipped out of bounds off of Manning, who has just entered the game. Manning's on the floor, as well as Sarah Blaskowitz, Maddie McKillop, Hannah Blaskowitz, and Brooke Scheibe. Warriors get it inbounds. It's Mathis. Mathis in between the circles now. Bradley dribbles right side, hands it over to Mathis. Mathis double team, back to Bradley. Right wing, 5 on the shot clock. Lucas looking for help, forces a pass. It's stolen away by Blaskowitz. Now Manning slows things down. Bounce pass down low, kick back out top of the key. McKillop over to Manning. Far side now, it's Blaskowitz. Good passing here by Sayville as they get the open look. Manning with the easy 2, and the passing sets that up as it's 36-0. Sayville out in front, 4:27 to go in the first half.
See the Sayville Flashes pressuring the Amityville Warriors, double teaming them, forcing that turnover.
And almost another turnover here is Blaskowitz all over that pass, but the Warriors are able to keep possession. Mia Bradley will inbound right in front of us here on press row. She gets it to Lucas. Lucas dribbles left side, gives it over to Mathis. Mathis sends it right side, trying to get it to Bradley. Good heads-up defense, stolen away by Blaskowitz, and she'll take it herself. Layup too strong, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Bradley. Bradley hands it off to Mathis. Soraya Mathis brings the ball up the court. Now it's Lucas. Lucas double teamed left side. Gets it over to Amityville, who loses it out of bounds. Bonaparte couldn't handle the pass. Remains 36-0, 3:52 to go here in the first half.
The Sayville Flashes still have their foot on the gas, trying to drive to the basket and make every bucket count.
Seville brings the ball up the court. McKillop trying to take it herself. It's stripped away as Lucas picks her pocket. Lucas slows things down, gets it over to Robinson, so both point guards on the court now for Amityville. Robinson picks up her dribble. Warwick, who's re-entered the game, takes it for Amityville, drives in the lane, pulls up, jump shot, short, rebound pulled down by McKillop. McKillop up ahead to Manning. Manning goes up with the layup, strong. Rebound, Lucas. Lucas takes it herself. Far sideline, Warriors trail 36-0, 3:15 to go in the first half. Lucas to Warwick. Warwick, low block, puts up the shot. Partially blocked, rebound, fought for in the paint. Battle won by Blaskowitz. Blaskowitz all alone, up with the left hand and in, and it is now 38-0 with 3:02 to go here in the first half.
Since the substitution, I've seen Lucas coming on the floor and being a dominant factor in this game and trying to motivate the Warriors. She's been very dominant, and she's looking to make the first basket for the Warriors.
Blaskowitz sisters both take a seat. Entering the game now, Doxy's back in. Also, Kloska, as the Warriors bring the ball up the court. It's Work. Work gets it over to Lucas. Lucas trying to get it over to Robinson. Robinson has it, double teamed. We get a whistle and a foul. So Amityville keeps possession, still looking for their first score. And Amityville will inbound far sideline to the left of press row in front of Sayville's bench. Work gets the task. She passes cross court to Lucas. Lucas driving, triple team, runs into a wall, and we get a foul on the floor. And Amityville will inbound under their own basket. 27 on the shot clock, 2:43 to go in the first half. Warriors trying to get their first points. Work inbounding under the basket, tries to get a pass in. It's stolen away by Kloska, and here come the Golden Flashes. Blaskowitz back out on the court, finds Doxy. Doxy hands it over to Rinaldi. Rinaldi enters the game, gives it to Doxy, back to Rinaldi. Down low to Blaskowitz. To Doxy, puts up the 15-footer and drills it. 40-0, 2:20 to go here in the first half.
The Sayville Flashes really look phenomenal right now, getting the ball down the field and driving, making the easy layup.
Work picks up her dribble. Right wing, it's Lucas. Back to Work, over to Robinson. The guards are all in for Amityville right now. As a good pass down low to Quanasia Anthony. That was a great pass to find her. She can't hit the basket, but she's able to draw the foul, and Anthony will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Anthony with the first free throw, off the backboard and in, and that ends the scoring drought for the Warriors as they get on the board. That ends a 40-0 run. And the second free throw, no good. We get a whistle, and Sayville takes over. So 40-1 now, 2:01 to go here in the first half. Some more substitutions. Coming back into the game is Bridget Manning. Scheibe inbounds under the basket, hands it off to Rinaldi, who brings the ball up the court. Rinaldi met by Lucas at the midcourt line. Pass to Scheibe, gets it over to Rinaldi. Rinaldi trapped in the corner, finds Doxy. Doxy drives in the lane. 10-foot jumper by Manning, won't go. Offensive board pulled down by Doxy. Kicks it back out to Rinaldi, left wing, dribbles in between the circles. Scoops a pass over to Kloska. Kloska drives into paint, cross court, over to Doxy. Doxy up with the shot and hits it. 42-1, 90 seconds to go in the first half.
The Sayville Flashes passing game is just looking great, and they are continuing to dominate the Amityville Warriors.
Warriors, it's Work in between the circles. Here's a shot from the left elbow, and it's drilled by senior Izzy Cherry. It's 42-3. Just over a minute to play here in the first half. Sayville has it, top of the key, it's Kloska. Puts the ball on the court, drives in the basket, up with the right hand, and good. 50 seconds to go, 44-3, Sayville up in front. 42 seconds left. Here's Robinson, right wing, picks up her dribble. Gets it to Cherry. Cherry loses the handle, stolen away by Doxy. Doxy pushing the tempo, finds Manning. Manning drives, right side, puts up the jump shot. It goes. We get a foul on the play, but they're going to say the foul occurred before the shot. So going to the charity stripe for a pair will be Bridget Manning.
Noah LaForest gets accepted into NYU.
Yeah, some great news. Noah LaForest, who is the president of the senior class, getting into NYU, pretty prestigious, as the free throw doesn't go, and we have a lane violation. Get to do it again, as there's supposed to be 2 free throws. Noah, not in your grade, the grade after, but NYU, that's a pretty amazing accomplishment, and we want to send our congratulations out to Noah.
Yes, very great accomplishment indeed.
Free throw doesn't go, but Scheibe chases down the offensive rebound. She has it in the corner, 24 seconds left, shot clock turned off, and a shot is missed by Kloska. Warriors had the rebound for a second. Sayville gets it back. 15 seconds left. Rinaldi dribbles around the world, takes it herself, drives in the lane, up with the right hand, and good. 48-3, 8 seconds to go. Warriors will have to hurry up. Here comes Lucas. Lucas with 4 seconds left. 2 seconds on the clock. Tries to get a pass over to Anthony. And time expires on the Warriors here in the first half as Amityville finds themselves in quite a hole, 48-3. But don't go anywhere as we will break this one down for you. It's the halftime show coming up next on Senior Day here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
If you are sick with COVID-19 or think you might have it, take steps to help protect other people from getting sick. Stay home except to get medical care. Call the doctor before visiting. Separate yourself from others who live with you. Wear a mask to protect others. Cover your coughs and sneezes with a tissue and clean your hands right away. Avoid sharing items with other people in your home. This includes things like towels and bedding. Be sure dishes are washed in hot water or the dishwasher before anyone else uses them. Stay aware of how you feel. If you start to have difficulty breathing, or if you are worried about your health, call your doctor. For more tips, visit cdc.gov.
Si está enfermo con el COVID-19 o cree que podría haberlo contraído, tome medidas para ayudar a proteger a las personas para que no se enfermen. Quédese en casa, excepto para buscar atención médica. Llame al médico antes de ir. Apártese de las demás personas que vivan con usted. Use una mascarilla para proteger a los demás. Cúbrase la nariz y la boca con un pañuelo desechable cuando tosa o estornude y lávese las manos inmediatamente. Evite compartir artículos con otras personas de su casa. Esto incluye toallas y sábanas, por ejemplo. Asegúrese de que los platos se laven en agua caliente o en la lavadora automática de platos antes de que alguien más los use. Preste atención a cómo se siente. Si empieza a tener dificultad para respirar o está preocupado por su salud, llame al médico. Para más información visite cdc.gov/coronavirus-es.
This is Jada Robinson, point guard for Amityville Warriors, and you're watching Warriors basketball on Amityville Broadcasting Network.
This is the Warriors Basketball Halftime Show on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
And we are at the half here, live from the campus of Amityville Memorial High School as the Warriors trail 48-3. Matt Grice, Dante Rigsby joining us here on the halftime show, and not the way that the Warriors wanted to get things started here on Senior Day, trailing by a lot at the half.
Yeah, it was a rough first half, and the Warriors right now are regrouping and getting a game plan set together. There was a lot of turnovers in the first half and a lot of steals, but the Warriors have 2 more quarters ahead of them, and they need to keep playing and keep playing hard.
And the key is going to be, how is Amityville going to solve the issue of the full court press and the turnovers. If you're Coach Jackson, what is the message you're delivering to this team right now?
If I'm Coach Jackson right now, I would be telling my team to go out there, play their hardest, and let's get our passing game on tempo, and let's stop these turnovers from happening consistently and working to the basket.
You know, one of the things that the Warriors certainly need to improve on, and they're very young in the area, is their guard play. And really right now, the ball carriers for the Amityville Warriors, you have a freshman in Jada Robinson. You have also Daviana Lucas, who even though she's a sophomore, she has 3 games now under her belt playing basketball for this program. And a lot of times we've seen, Michaela Warwick or Soraya Mathis get it, but they're really not natural point guards. So one of the things that I think you need to do if you want to try to break this press and get some sustained offensive momentum is you probably need to see some better play from your guards.
Yes, indeed. It's a very young team, and Coach is asking a lot from this very young team, and they are playing their hardest. And they will definitely improve over time.
So the game started with a 40-0 run for Sayville, but the Warriors were able to get 3 points on the board for the end of the half. What is your keys for the second half in terms of Amityville crawling back into this?
For the Warriors to get back into this game and really make a stand against Sayville, they need to limit their turnovers and work on their passing game.
And we'll have to see if they can do that. And we're going to find out in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Third quarter action coming up as the Warriors find themselves trailing 48-3 at the half, right here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
I'm Andrew Saul, Commissioner of Social Security. I'm here to warn you about telephone scammers pretending to be government employees. Some of these scammers may say threatening things like you will be arrested if you don't make payments or provide personal information. Do not fall for these tricks. These calls are not from us. Real Social Security employees will never threaten you for information or money. If you receive a call like this, hang up. Never give the caller your personal information, like your Social Security number or bank account, or send money in any form, cash, gift cards, wire transfers, or prepaid debit cards. Report the call to our law enforcement arm, the Office of the Inspector General, at oig.ssa.gov. Share this information with your friends and family.
Second half of action underway here at Amityville Memorial High School senior night for the Lady Warriors as they trail 48-3. Warriors start with possession, but the pass picked off underneath by the younger Blaskowitz sister. And here comes Sayville. Bottom of the circle, Rinaldi has it. Gives it cross court now in the corner. Three-pointer put up no good from Familaro, who led all scores with 16 points in the first half. So we get an early whistle here as the Warriors try to crawl their way back into this one. 48-3. Thank you so much for joining us here on Senior Night on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. Matt Grice, Dante Rigsby here on the call. Sayville inbounds the ball. Rinaldi in between the circles. Bounce pass underneath. Familaro has it. Dives on the ball, and immediately good sportsmanship shown by Quinasia Anthony as she pulls Familaro to her feet. So good hustle by Familaro, hitting the floor hard. Sayville retains possession. It'll be inbounded by Gunther under the basket. Kicks it out to Rinaldi, who has it. Dribbles back in between the circles now. Top of the key, right wing. It's Gunther. Gunther finds Blaskowitz in the corner. Down low, putting up the shot is the younger Blaskowitz. And Sarah Blaskowitz gets the two, 50-3, with 1 minute gone by here in the third quarter.
Saw Coach Jackson over in the corner at the half, rallying her troops around her, telling her troops the game plan for the next quarter and how to prevent the turnovers and to put more points up on the board.
Warriors will inbound after the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Daviana Lucas stays in the game. We have a turnover. Here comes Rinaldi. Rinaldi slows things down, right wing, now dribbles bottom of the circle, kicks it left side, over to the far baseline, back to the left wing. Dribbling in between the circles It's Gunther. Gunther hands it off to Rinaldi. Rinaldi drives left side. Here's a long two. Doesn't go by Familaro. Rebound pulled down by Sayville. Gunther has it, driving in the paint. Up with the shot, Blaskowitz, and Sarah Blaskowitz has been hot here to start the second half. 52-3, 6:21 to go in the third quarter.
Coach Jackson with point guard Robinson telling her how to drive to the basket and shoot the ball to get more points on the board for the Warriors.
Bradley has it, top of the key, dribbles right side, finds Lucas. Ball goes off of Lucas's foot, picked up by Cherry. Cherry with the 10-footer, that won't go. Rebound pulled down by Gunther. Gunther dribbling the ball up, far sideline, gets it over to Familaro. Familaro back to Gunther. Top of the key now, it's Rinaldi. To Gunther. Gunther dribbles, right block, down low. Up with the shot is Blaskowitz. Shot doesn't go, but we get a foul. And they're going to say that Blaskowitz was in the process of shooting. So Hannah Blaskowitz goes to the charity stripe to shoot a pair. 5:44 to go in the third quarter. Warriors trail 52-3.
Amityville grad named acting U.S. attorney for Virginia.
Pretty big news. This is a very exciting news for an Amityville graduate. Tell us about it.
Yes, indeed. 1999 graduate of Amity Memorial High School was named the acting United States Attorney General for Eastern District of Virginia in January of this year.
As the first free throw falls, and that's a pretty big deal. Second free throw falls, so Blaskowitz hits a pair. 53-3. As both free throws drop, it should actually be 54-3. Warriors have it. Right wing, it's Robinson. Robinson puts the ball on the court, dribbles right side, taking it in the lane herself, goes up with the shot. It's knocked away by Familaro, but we get a whistle and a foul. And I'll tell you what, this is something we talked about in the pregame show, Dante. This is the first time that I've seen Jada Robinson show some aggression and drive to the basket. And look what happens. She finds herself at the free throw line.
Yes. She's a very strong, talented player, and she needs to start playing like that player that she was playing last game.
First free throw doesn't fall for Robinson, looking to get on the scoreboard for the first time here. Second free throw rims around and falls. So Robinson gets her first basket of the day. That's Amityville's first points of the second half. It's 54-4 now with 5:19 to go in the third quarter. Gunther has it. Down low, Blaskowitz. Blaskowitz up with the shot, doesn't go. Loose ball in the paint, rebound pulled down by Soraya Mathis. Ball handed over to Robinson. Let's see if that aggression continues. She's double teamed in the corner. Sneaks a pass into the hands of Mia Bradley. Now it's down low, up with the shot for Robinson, won't go, rebound, Mathis, she goes up and in, and just like that, the Warriors find themselves on a 4-0 run, 4:47 to go here in the third quarter.
On Wednesday, February 24th at 4 p.m., the boys basketball versus Mount Sinai.
And that game will be right here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. That'll be a special night.
Yes, in the new gymnasium and senior night.
5 seniors will be honored as the Warriors able to cause a turnover. Amityville has a little bit of momentum, and it's all come from Jada Robinson's aggression driving to the basket. And the pass is given to Quanasia Anthony, but about half her foot was in the red, which is out of bounds here. So that'll be a turnover Warriors. Sayville takes over. 4:07 to go in the third quarter. Daviana Lucas comes back in the game. Mia Bradley takes a seat.
The Seville Flashes right now, their passing game is continuing to look strong, and the Warriors are trying to break that passing game.
Pass down low. Blaskowitz up with the shot, and she hits it. So the younger Blaskowitz having herself a good day today. She has 11 points, and that ends the Warriors' 4-0 run. Robinson has it. Playing with a little more confidence here the last couple of minutes as she gets a pass over to Lucas. Lucas to Warwick. Warwick tries to drive in the paint. She has her pocket picked by Dominique Rinaldi. Rinaldi has it, right wing. Throws it cross court. It's picked off by Anthony. Anthony picks up her dribble, finds Lucas. Lucas down low to Warwick, off of Warwick's fingertips and out of bounds. Turnover Warriors. Sayville takes over, 3:14 to go here in the third quarter.
The Warriors need to convert on these turnovers. They are down by a big deficit, and these turnovers are really helping.
Sayville has it. Gunther, left wing, dribbles, midcourt, throws a pass cross court to Rinaldi. Rinaldi, the long two, doesn't go. Fight for the rebound in the corner between Mathis and Familaro, and Mathis will win the battle as the ball goes out of bounds and Warriors take over possession. Just under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Warriors trailing 56-6. Lucas takes over the point guard role and is called for the travel. So a turnover for the Warriors. And Sayville takes over. They will inbound far sideline, right in front of press row. We're going to get a substitution as Aaliyah Bonaparte re-enters the contest. And taking a breather, senior Quanasia Anthony. Quanasia Anthony, one of 2 seniors honored before today's game, is senior day. Izzy Cherry being the other one. Here's a pass down low in the paint, and good defense by Michaela Warwick as she tips it away. Sayville will keep possession, 23 on the shot clock. It'll be Kerry Gunther set to inbound, near sideline. And looks like we're going to get a substitute. Coach Jackson, they instead not having a sub. Coach Jackson just having a conversation with Quanasia Anthony on the sideline. Ball inbounded to Rinaldi. She has it, left wing. Driving in the lane. Nice pass down low to Hannah Blaskowitz, and she's able to go up for the layup and hit it home. 58-6, 2:34 to go in the third quarter.
This Wednesday at 5:45, this girls varsity game will be at Mount Sinai versus Mount Sinai at their home turf.
Robinson to Mathis. In between the circles, it's Lucas. Lucas dribbles right side, double teamed. Floater pass over to Robinson off her fingertips, picked up by Blaskowitz. And we get a whistle, and Amityville will keep possession. Blaskowitz stepping on the sideline here, and we get a timeout. So at the end of the timeout, the Warriors will get the ball back, but I have to say early on here in the third quarter, I think we've seen a different energy coming from Amityville.
Yes, a very stronger energy by these players, by Robinson, by Lucas, and by Bradley. I think they are really trying to get their team together to work to drive to the basket and get the easy layup and trying to prevent less turnovers.
You know, and when you're driving to the basket, you do a couple things. One is you get a better chance of getting to the free throw line. 2, you're setting yourself up for an easier shot because you're closer to the basket. But 3, the defense is going to collapse on you. So if you get 3 or 4 players converging on the ball, now you have some players open around the perimeter. You can kick it back out for an open look. And those are the things that I think each game the Warriors have started off kind of shaky and have gotten better as the game goes on. But a lot of that really comes down to the guard play, as you just mentioned. And also Michaela Warwick, who is listed as a forward, but many times is out on the perimeter. I'd like to see her kind of join the party and be a little more aggressive as well, driving into the paint.
Yes, the Warriors need to look for what they have open and stop forcing these passes that are being taken away.
58-6, 2:11 to go here in the third quarter. Warwick inbounds to Lucas. Lucas kicks it right side to Robinson. Robinson, far baseline. Mathis gets it back to Robinson. Robinson in the corner. Thinks she's about driving. Now she does. She puts up a shot. Won't go. Gets her own rebound. Goes up with the shot. Doesn't go, but she draws the foul. And this is exactly what we were just talking about. And something else that's important about driving to the basket is now you get an extra body there to be in position for a rebound. And by Robinson doing that, she creates the second chance opportunity.
Yes, I think this is her fourth.
First free throw is drilled. So Robinson has 2 points on the day, both coming from the charity stripe. So taking advantage of those free opportunities, 58-7. Warriors trail just under 2 to play here in the third quarter. Second free throw is strong. Rebound chased down by Sayville. It'll be Dominique Rinaldi, but we get a foul on the call. It'll be called on the Warriors, so Sayville will keep possession. And inbound right in front of the Warrior bench. Rinaldi met by Lucas, midcourt, dribbles left side, kicks it over to Gunther, in between the circles, right side now, down low, up with the shot, Blaskowitz rims around, won't go, loose ball in the paint, and Robinson chases it down. 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Warwick. Warwick drives in the paint, puts up the shot, short, off the front of the rim. Sayville with the rebound. Here comes Hannah Blaskowitz. Blaskowitz picks up the dribble, hands it over to Gunther. Gunther has it right wing, over to Blaskowitz, back to Gunther. In the paint now to younger Blaskowitz, and back to the right wing. It's Gunther. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gunther drives, down low, Blaskowitz up with the shot, won't go. Rebound is off of a purple body and out of bounds. So Amityville gets the ball back. 1 minute, 1 second remaining in the third quarter. Warriors trailing 58-7.
The Warriors' effort since the first quarter has changed. They are attempting to get closer to the basket. They have limited their turnovers since the first quarter and are playing very good game.
I think you definitely see a little more swagger here from the Warriors, especially their guard play, as Mathis has it, puts up a long three. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Famolaro. Famolaro back on the court. It's been the leading scorer today. She takes it herself. Now gives it up left wing to Rinaldi. 34 seconds left. Shot put up by Blaskowitz, and Sarah Blaskowitz knocks down the deuce. 28 seconds to go. 60-7. Warriors trail. Shot clock turned off. Amityville will hold for the final shot. Mathis has it right wing, back to Lucas. Back to Mathis as they play catch. Mathis decides to put up the wide open tray. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Blaskowitz. 6 seconds left. Blaskowitz has it. Here's the long two. That won't go. 2 seconds left. Rebound pulled down by Blaskowitz. And the horn sounds before Sayville can get off a shot. And that's how things end here in the third quarter, with the Warriors trailing 60-7. The conclusion to this game coming up next right here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
I'm Andrew Saul, Commissioner of Social Security. I'm here to warn you about telephone scammers pretending to be government employees. Some of these scammers may say threatening things like you will be arrested if you don't make payments or provide personal information. Do not fall for these tricks. These calls are not from us. Real Social Security employees will never threaten you for information or money. If you receive a call like this, hang up. Never give the caller your personal information, like your Social Security number or bank account, or send money in any form, cash, gift cards, wire transfers, or prepaid debit cards. Report the call to our law enforcement arm, the Office of the Inspector General, at oig.ssa.gov. Share this information with your friends and family.
This is Jada Robinson, point guard for Amityville Warriors, and you're watching Warriors basketball on Amityville Broadcasting Network.
And we are back here live from the campus of Amityville Memorial High School, brand new gymnasium, senior night, as this was a quick one. A 3-week season will come to its conclusion tonight. Not the last game for the Warriors, just their last home game, as Amityville does have one more.
Mr. Gross, how do you think COVID has affected this girls' team?
I think it's affected all the teams. You know, they haven't had a lot of prep. I think that hurts you when you have a younger team because you don't get a preseason to build the chemistry and to understand the game plan. But everybody has been on the same page here. And, you know, Amityville is going to look to build on this season. It's not a complete loss as the Warriors battling for the ball. A jump ball called as Quanasia Anthony battles, and actually they're not going to say it's a jump ball. They're going to call a foul on Frenny Kloska. So the Warriors will keep possession. Scoreboard has been turned off in the name of sportsmanship here. So the score reads 0-0, 7:40 to play here in the fourth quarter, but the actual score 60-8. And I guess we will leave that as the final official score here, as the Warriors turn the ball over. Sayville brings the ball up the court. Kloska takes over the point guard duties, finds a wide open Scheibe, who puts up the shot and hits it. Scheibe gets on the board for the first time today. 7:24 to go in the game.
This year, the atmosphere is not the same due to COVID, and these players are not the same due to the quick season that was put upon them.
Yeah, we thank you for joining us here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. It's definitely a different feel without having the fans, pros, and college teams doing the same thing. As Warwick puts up a jumper from the free throw line, she's fouled on the play, so she will go to the charity stripe. 7:03 to go here in the game. This will be the last home game of the year for the Amityville Warriors. They have one more contest, and that will be on the 24th, this Wednesday, as they travel to Mount Sinai. First free throw doesn't fall for Warwick. On Wednesday, the boys basketball team, they'll be home against Mount Sinai. It'll be their senior game, but they have some unfinished business, a shortened playoff schedule this year. Friday and Saturday will be the basketball playoffs for the boys, as the second free throw is no good. Rebound pulled down by Manning. As soon as we have information of who's playing who, when, and where, we will let you know. As Koloska has it, gives it over to Manning. Manning, right wing, bounce pass down low to Scheibe. In the corner, Doxy has it and is hip checked by Quanasia Anthony, but Anthony doing what she did earlier as well, showing really good sportsmanship and helping Doxy back up to her feet. So Sayville will inbound under their own basket. 6:46 to go in the game. Scoreboard has been turned off. Inbound pass, Scheibe has it. Baseline, gets it out to Doxy. In the paint, driving now is Kloska. That doesn't go. Sayville able to pull down the offensive board. Doxy drives right side, and they're going to say a double dribble. So a turnover for the Golden Flashes, and the Warriors take over trailing with 6:35 to go.
The Warriors need to keep pushing the Flashes to turn over the ball, to try to get as many points as they can, to at least try to make a somewhat of a comeback.
Warwick brings the ball up the court this time for Amityville. Now it's Bradley back in the game. She turns the ball over. Fast break. It's McKillop. McKillop driving to the lane, and we get a foul. No shot was taken. So Sayville will keep possession. Good hustle by Amityville, getting back on defense to try and prevent McKillop, who's fresh off the bench, from scoring. So Sayville will inbound under their own basket. We get a couple more subs. There's Mia Bradley. She'll take a seat. Senior Izzy Cherry, she will grab a seat as well and going to the free throw line. So they will say that Maddie McKillop was in the act of shooting, and she goes to the line for a pair. Lucas, Robinson, Warwick, 3 guards in the game for Amityville as the first free throw doesn't fall. Down low, it's Mathis as well as Anthony for the Warriors. Second free throw by McKillop. And we get a lane violation. Free throw doesn't fall anyway. Warriors will take over under their own basket. 6:16 to go in the game. Warriors trailing. Lucas brings the ball up the court in between the circles. Picks up her dribble, finds Warwick left wing. Back to Lucas. Throws it right side. It's Robinson. Robinson drives, triple team, picks up her dribble. Tries to get a pass to Lucas. Barely gets it there. Lucas with 13 on the shot clock. Dribbles with the left hand. Trying to drive in the paint. We get a collision between Lucas and McKillop. And a whistle on the floor. And they're going to say offensive foul. So possession back to Sayville, but you have to like the effort by Lucas.
Yes, indeed. The Warriors look like they're getting into the game, they're getting a feel for it and having fun.
McKillop taking the ball herself. Now she looks for help in Doxy. Doxy gets it over to Scheibe. Scheibe right wing. Pass is tipped. Here comes Robinson after the steal. Behind the back dribble. Loses the handle. Loose ball in the paint, and it's recovered by Sayville. Manning pushes the tempo the other way. Now it's Doxy under the basket for the wide open layup. 2 more on the scoreboard that has been since shut down, and Sayville has the lead. 5:23 to go here in the ball game.
The Warriors right now looking comfortable as they are getting into the moment and really just going out there having fun.
Mathis in the corner, finds Robinson, right elbow, kicks it back out to the wing. It's Mathis. Mathis to Robinson, left elbow. Down low to Anthony. Anthony loses the handle, loose ball, and Scheibe comes away with it for the Golden Flashes. Manning now has it. Ball in the paint. Goes up with the shot, won't go. Doxy, the rebound, that shot doesn't fall. Ball still loose in the paint. Robinson brings it down. Robinson carries the ball up for the Warriors. Here's Mathis. Mathis runs into a wall, kicks it back out to Lucas. Lucas, right wing, sends it left side to Warwick. Warwick immediately double team, triple team now, and gives it up to Manning. Manning, fast break. Warwick, good hustle getting back there, but Manning able to lay it up and in. 4:22 to go, Sayville out in front.
Every drive, it seems like the Flashes are double teaming whoever has the ball and leaving a Warrior wide open, which the Warriors need to take advantage of.
Robinson hands it over, and we get a whistle and a foul called on Sayville. So as we get a substitute here, re-entering the game, Aaliyah Bonaparte. Warwick takes a breather. Warriors will inbound. Mathis gets it out to Lucas. Lucas steps on the sideline, though, and it's out of bounds. Sayville takes over. 4:06 to play in the game. McKillop taking over the one guard duties for the Golden Flashes. Good defense by Lucas. McKillop trying to take it herself. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass, Kloska. Kloska drives left side. Ball is swatted away, out of bounds. Last touch off a white jersey. So Sayville keeps possession. They'll inbound under the basket. Scheibe tasked with getting it in. She does. Top of the key, McKillop driving in the lane. Up with the shot from the left side is Doxy. And Sayville drops another two. 3:36 to go in the contest.
The Sayville's passing game is phenomenal right now. Getting to the basket and getting that easy layup.
Lucas to Mathis. Plays catch with Lucas. In between the circles, in between the leg dribble. Here comes Robinson driving in the lane, up with the shot, and fouled. Robinson comes down hard on her ankle as she's holding her right ankle. But she goes to walk it off. Appears to be okay, and there's that aggression again, right? We talked about this. This is a theme. This is how you slow down the tempo, you get yourself to the free throw line, and you get some points on the board.
Yeah, the Warrior needs to keep getting inside the paint and driving to that basket to draw the foul or to at least attempt to get the layup.
First free throw won't go. Robinson already has 2 free throws today. The Warriors trail 3:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Scoreboard, for the sake of sportsmanship, has been turned off as Jada Robinson, the freshman point guard, gets set for the second free throw. That one rims out, but the rebound pulled down by Anthony. Good job on the glass for the Warriors, and now Mathis has it right wing. Over to Lucas. Lucas in between the circles, dribbles left, sends a floater in the paint to Robinson. Now it's Anthony with the shot, and it doesn't fall, and the ball trickles out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch off a blue jersey, so the Warriors will keep possession. Under 3 to play here in the game. Mathis inbounds under the basket, finds Anthony. Anthony puts up a shot, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Kloska. Fast break to Manning. Manning uncontested from the left side. 2 more in the bank for Sayville. 2:43 to go here in the game.
The easy basket by the Sayville. It looks like the Warriors are slowing down their game, getting very tired.
Lucas has it, picks up her dribble. Pass forced, tipped away, stolen. Here comes McKillop. McKillop, good defense by Lucas, trying to slow McKillop down. 5-foot jumper, won't go by Manning. Sayville able to pull down the rebound. Doxy has it, long 2 from the right wing. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Sayville, and it's Scheibe who's able to get the 2. Approaching the 2-minute mark here of the fourth quarter, and the scoreboard is off. Warriors trail.
The Seville Flashes still with their foot on the gas, trying to keep scoring and keeping the ball out of the Warriors' hands.
Lucas to Mathis. Mathis right wing. Cross court, it's Robinson. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help. Gets double teamed. Pass is tipped away. Lucas able to get it, but she goes in the backcourt. No whistle. As they're saying the ball was tipped. Robinson has it for the Warriors. Thinks about driving. She does. Up with the shot. No good. But Robinson able to draw another foul. And I'll tell you what, this is the confidence brewing of the freshman Jada Robinson, feeling more and more like she can take the ball to the hole.
Yes, she should keep driving into the paint and looking for that easy layup. It's there.
And those points in the paint as the first free throw doesn't fall, those points are never easy to get. But if you get yourself to the free throw line, that's what you want to try to do. And the more fouls you can draw, you get your team into the bonus as she's able to hit the second. So 3 points on the day for Robinson, all of them coming from the free throw line. That's a good sign for Coach Ashley Jackson as she's going to have 3 more years with Jada Robinson running the show. McKillop has it, left wing, gets it over to Manning. Manning drives, baseline, kicks it out to Scheibe, who puts up the 2 and drills it. 80 seconds remaining in the game. Warriors trail. Lucas will bring up the ball for Amityville, approaching the 1-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Lucas gives Robinson a turn. Robinson, crossover dribble. Right block. Now it's Mathis. Hands it over to Robinson. Right wing, 1 minute remaining in the game. Mathis has it, far baseline, plays catch with Robinson. Robinson again drives to the hole, has to pick up her dribble, and ends up traveling on the play. But despite that, again, I like what I see. Robinson continues to be aggressive with the basketball in her hands.
Yes, and still 3 years to evolve as a player and as an athlete.
50 seconds remaining. Sayville with the ball. McKillop brings the ball up near sideline, kicks it over to Doxy. Doxy with the long 2 and drains it. 40 seconds to go. Sayville still on top. Amityville inbounds. 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock as time runs out on the home portion of the 2021 Warrior season. 25 to go. Robinson has it. Left wing. Gets it to Cherry, who's back in the game. She loses it as it slips through her fingers. Here comes Sayville. Back down the other end on a fast break, but unable to handle the ball was Bridget Manning. So the Warriors, with 12.9 seconds left, will get one more opportunity. Both seniors on the court for the Warriors. That's Quanasia Anthony and Izzy Cherry. 10 seconds remaining. Mathis has it. Mathis to Cherry. Right block. Back to Robinson. 4 seconds left. Gets it over to the senior Anthony with 1 second. Anthony puts up the shot. It won't go. And the horn sounds signaling the end of this one as Amity falls on senior day. We don't have a final score as the scoreboard was turned off, but we'll go back to the score at the end of the third quarter. 60-8. But don't go anywhere. We're going to break this one down in the post-game show next, right here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
I'm Andrew Saul, Commissioner of Social Security. I'm here to warn you about telephone scammers pretending to be government employees. Some of these scammers may say threatening things like you will be arrested if you don't make payments or provide personal information. Do not fall for these tricks. These calls are not from us. Real Social Security employees will never threaten you for information or money. If you receive a call like this, hang up. Never give the caller your personal information, like your Social Security number or bank account, or send money in any form, cash, gift cards, wire transfers, or prepaid debit cards. Report the call to our law enforcement arm, the Office of the Inspector General, at oig.ssa.gov. Share this information with your friends and family.
And we're back here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. It's the post-game edition of Senior Day here on the campus of Amityville Memorial High School. And we'll go back to that score after the third quarter as the official score. 60-8, not the way Amityville wanted to conclude the home portion of their schedule, but you had to like what you saw in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter from Amityville.
Yeah, in the third quarter, their game really did change. They limit their turnovers and their passing game. increased since the first quarter. I like their effort, and especially by Lucas, by Bradley, and Robinson. They were driving their team down the field and trying to get the easy free throw.
Bright spot was Robinson showing some aggression. If she continues to do that, she's only going to get better.
Yes, indeed. She's only a freshman, has 3 more years to mature.
All right, well, the Warriors come up short on their senior day. Again, we'd like to honor Quanasia Anthony and Izzy Cherry, the 2 seniors on this team. And don't forget, this Wednesday, we will be celebrating the boys basketball team as they have their senior day, 5 seniors that will get honored. We'll have the pregame show starting at 3:50, tip-off 4 o'clock right here on the Amityville Broadcasting Network. The Lady Warriors, they have 1 more game left on the road also this Wednesday, 5:45 tip at Mount Sinai. Final thoughts, Dante?
On Wednesday, hope for a better game. The Warriors to come out and really go all out. It's the last 2 matchups for Cherry Isabel and Quyan Anthony, and it's the last year, and hopefully they go out.
So the Warriors come up short in their senior day here at Amityville, but I think a lot of bright spots in the future as this is a young team that's only going to get better. Once again, a reminder, we'll be back here on Wednesday for the boys varsity basketball senior day. Coverage starts at 3:50 with a tip at 4 o'clock. Final score from Amityville Memorial High School, 60-8. Lady Warriors come up short. For Dante Rigsby, Dina Wood, I'm Matt Grice saying have a good night, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Go to AmityvilleWarriors.com for upcoming broadcasts and events. This has been a presentation of Warriors Basketball on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.